Hello, everybody. Ken Gonzalez here for George Langevin Productions. We're here at the Best of the West, the 2008 U.S. Youth Soccer Far West Regional Championships. Honolulu, Hawaii, the island of Oahu. We're at the Waipio Soccer Complex, and we have a boys under 13 match here. Just underway, field number 11B. We've got one of the hometown Hawaiian teams, the Abunai squad, and they're going up against the Crossfire Premier. Crossfire Premier out of Washington State. They try to put that ball inside the box there. There's a lot of touching back and forth, and Premier is able to clear it out and give themselves a little bit of breathing room as they move left to right on your screen. So hopefully the players out there getting rid of the butterflies in anticipation of the start of the tournament. The 16th of June, 2008, Monday. Got some cloud cover out here. A little wet. We'll get you the rosters for each of these squads here in just a minute. Action right now in the middle of the field. Abunai with the navy jerseys, and Crossfire in white. And it's Abunai into the backfield of Crossfire. The ball is knocked out here on the near side. It will belong to Abunai. We got a packed house here today. Lots of spectators, as you see. They've got their tents up. Cars still scrambling for parking spots out there. Abunai, number 17, with a nice cross there. That was Corey Nago. But Crossfire will win it, and they'll knock it across midfield over to the right half. Both teams very quick to the ball here this morning. Crossfire using that far sideline, and so as the action develops here in the middle of the field, we'll give you the rosters for the Crossfire Premier. Number 1, David Perez. Number 2, Matthew Rudd. Number 4 is Mark Matula. Number 6, Austin Aumel. Number 7 is Corey Shermer. Number 8, Samuel Langston. Number 9, Devontae Small. Number 13, Jason McLaughlin. Number 14, Joseph Mancini. Number 15 is Troy McCarty. Number 18 is Christopher Miteles. Number 19, Caleb Strawn. Number 31 is Justice James. Number 58, Jose Ocampo. And the keeper is Michael Boswell. Head coach Thomas Jenkins. Assistant coach Jeff Aumel. And the manager is Cindy Mitalis. All still in play now. It does go out here near side. Abunai will have it. And for Abunai, number 1, Douglas Curran. Number 2, Jake Sagami. Number 3 is Zach Carvalho. Number 4, Renato Torcato. Number 5, the keeper, Jaron Morikawa. Number 6, Jensen Toner. Number 7 is Andrew Momohara. Number 8, Matthew Fronda. Number 9 is Micah Kababag. Number 10, Tyler Matas. Number 11, Cameron Metz. Number 13, Kazuto Moribe. Number 15 is Grant Vasquez. Number 16, Jeremy Laguana. And number 17 is Corey Nago. The head coach, Darren Gu. The assistant coaches, Andrea Toner, John Morikawa, and the manager is Darlene Tahiri. No score here. just underway. We have two 35-minute halves, no overtime. You'll only have overtime in the elimination games, quarters, semis, and final. In this age group, when they do get into an overtime, they'll have two full 10-minute overtime periods. And then if needed, they'll go to penalty kicks.
Keep going!
Ball rolls here to the near side. It's a foot race, and nicely saved there. Number 13 for Crossfire, Jason McLaughlin. McLaughlin quick to the ball there. Now there's a cross in front of the net, the header by the defense of Abunai. That was, didn't quite get the number there. But a nice job, and the ball bounces out over on the far side. Crossfire will put the ball into play. Now across midfield. Number 14 with the takeaway, Joseph Mancini there. Now number 4 wants to make his move, Mark Matula. Vontae Small. Number 9. And that ball rolls over to the keeper, Jaron Morikawa.
Well in, Troy. Who are you marking?
In front of the net, cleared away by that Crossfire defense. They do a pretty good job. And it's Abunai who will put the ball into play here, near side. And where will they go? They go up top. Number 8, Matthew Fronda. And that ball delivered high into the air. Passed and in and out of the circle over to the far side. Number 7 for Abunai, Andrew Momohara. Shot towards the net, number 13 with a strong leg, Kasuto Moribe for Abunai, and that ball well over the crossbar. And so we'll have a goal kick here for the Crossfire Premier. So these squads will play again tomorrow. Abunai will play the Colorado Rush. And the Crossfire squad will play the Post Falls Thunder out of Idaho tomorrow morning. Right and early, 8 a.m. Ball out far side. It's long passes with squads like this. Luckily, Abunai got the bounce there. Luckily for them, I should say. But those long passes, you know, these two teams are very good. They plug up those lanes, and you're going to have to resort to a little bit of a, I'm not going to say a slower pace, but you're going to need more touches as you move up and down the field. Ball still here on the left half of the field. Vontae Small wanted an opening there, but he couldn't get to the ball. So the keeper there will set the ball down, Michael Boswell. Wearing what I call the Mickey Mouse gloves. Looks like, you know, Mickey Mouse's hands there. Ball on a couple of bounces, finds its way to Devontae Small, and as he makes his move, he's going to lose his footing, loses the ball. And number 9 here for Abunai, Micah Kababag, I should say, across midfield. So really back and forth, and until one or the other of these teams settles down and goes into more of a passing set, I think we're going to see a lot of passes taken away in the middle of the field, and back and forth. Cross on the ground, sent right back that direction and out on the far side. And it will be Abunai to put the ball into play from the far side. Ken Gonzalez for George Langevin Productions. Another game of the week. We'll be here all week, bring as much action as we can.
Hey, far post!
Next year, 2009 Far West Regionals will be held in Southern California, Lancaster National Soccer Complex, just north of Los Angeles, about 60 miles or so.
There you go. Good job, Mark.
Gets a little warm up there in the summer. But it was in Las Vegas just last year, quite warm. They played a lot of the games at night. Abunai up top, Devontae Small with the takeaway for Crossfire. Across midfield. Trying to take it all the way himself, getting to the sideline here. Now he'll pass it up. Nice job working together here. Crossfire. Number 4, Mark Matula. And Devontae over to number 15. That's Troy McCarty. Coming in deep. And now a late whistle. That's going to go against Crossfire. You heard the calls for a handball, but I think ultimately it was an offsides that got him. I sure hope it wasn't a handball, because if it was, the whistle came about 15 seconds late. Ball in the hands, Jaron Morikawa. Collision there. The ball rolls free. Finally picked up. Number 18 for Crossfire, Christopher Mitalis.
Challenge those. Let's go, guys.
Ball in the middle. Abunai now trying to pass their way into the backfield of Crossfire. Jensen Toner, far side, number 6 for Abunai. And she will put the ball into play. Interesting that we pulled this card here. Abunai and Crossfire Premier. Both teams I have had the pleasure of calling on a couple of occasions in the past. Probably when they were U11s, now here U13s. Michael Boswell picks it up. And he'll fire it up across midfield. Bounces into the circle and out. Devontae Small is going to take a shoulder and hit the ground. It will be interesting to see, this entire week with the different age groups and how the referees respond. Are they going to give some, are they going to let a little more go than normally because this is the Far West Regionals? Are they going to keep more of a tighter rein on things? Here today, it looks like they're letting some physical play go through. And that shot on goal well over the crossbar. And so another goal kick here for Crossfire. Hit the 15th minute of play. So just about 20 minutes remaining here in this scoreless first half. Thus far, scoreless. Boswell sets the ball down in the corner. Here on the near side. And he's going to angle that kick here to the near side. First touch, number 13 for Abunai, Kazuto Moribe. Remember, Kazuto a few minutes ago had that very strong shot on goal. Straight away in that shot, although not really much of a threat to go into the net, had a lot of mustard on it and a diving stop by Michael Boswell. All in the middle now. Jensen Toner battling number 14, Joseph Mancini, for it. Abunai on the run, putting it in the middle with the left leg. Pass just a little bit too strong there, and that allowed Crossfire to get to it first. They'll knock it out here to the near side. Should still be Abunai ball. Toner down the middle. Oh, and she'll collide there with a white jersey, and you see there the referee's letting it go. And those are collisions, nobody's fault. You just play on. Crossfire's defense there. Jose Ocampo. Number 19, Caleb Strawn. Strawn in between a couple of Abunai players. Number 17, Corey Nago. Number 10, Tyler Matas. Ball out, still belongs to Crossfire. As we said, first game of the Far West Regionals here for these squads. Monday, the 16th of June. The finals will be played next Sunday on the 22nd. Everybody gets Thursday off. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the elimination rounds. There's a shot towards the net, and that's going to be a little high and a little bit wide. And so the goal kick for Abunai.
Keep him down here. Let's go. Aggressive. Come on, let's score. Push the ball. Let's go.
On the far sideline. Now they're going to center it. Oh, the header. Nice job there by the defense of Crossfire. All in the left half of the field. The referee, a little talking to right there.
Get a boot on it. Let's go.
There's the kick, high, and on a bounce right to the keeper, Jaron Morikawa.
Hustle, hustle back. You know what? You gotta drop a little finger.
Just like we did down in the right half of the field, now here on the left half on a bounce into the hands of the keeper, Michael Boswell. The wind's starting to pick up now. It seems to be going from right to left up the length of the field. Action in the circle, right at midfield. Abunai gets back. Now they're going to clear it across midfield. The best way I can describe this match is like a high school game. You know, in high school, you've got a lot of long passes. A lot of back and forth. Somebody needs to get into an offensive set here and strategically move their way upfield. Ball out here near side, and it's off Abunai. Jose Ocampo looks on. 58 there for Crossfire. Ball put into play, near side, and Abunai again will knock it out. Number 4 for Crossfire, Mark Matula will put the ball into play. Ball rolls to the far side. It goes out. And I think it was out again off Abunai. So let's see if Crossfire can take advantage of this situation here. They've been down in the backfield of Abunai. Let's see if they set something up and move in. Action far side. Number 11, Cameron Metz for Abunai is able to handle that one. It goes out off Crossfire. So Abunai ball. Again, rolls towards the back line in the backfield, the defensive third of Abunai. Monte Small. Now moving across. Ocampo. Shaking up just from behind at the last second there. Mark Matula tried to get to it, then gave up as soon as he saw the keeper was going to get to that ball first. In front of the net. Abunai had a lone striker there, but the keeper, Boswell, pounces on the ball for the save.
Mark, they're just hitting it. That's all they're doing, you guys. Come on, let's go. Skill them out.
Crossfire to put the ball to play, far side. So the under 13 bracket here. Other teams in this flight, in this group.
Nice ball.
Obviously the Post Falls squad from Idaho. Colorado Rush Nike. Towards the net, and that's going to sail well over. And that ball was fired because that went right into the wind and still had a lot of juice on it. So, very strong leg. Fatigue, now that the ball goes out of bounds, you get a lot of heavy breathing out there. Number 1, David Perez there for Crossfire. So the goal kick here for Abunai, Jaron Morikawa. On the left half of the field here. Small. Nice job keeping the ball in play. Now he gets back to it, and a whistle. Number 2 gets tangled up there, Jake Sagami. They're going to whistle Devontae there, so the free kick for Abunai, and we've now have just under 10 minutes to go here in the first half, scoreless. Tyler Matas, number 10. There's a header towards the net, and that ball will find the back of the net. Abunai will strike first, set up beautifully here on the free kick. The header finds its mark. Nice job, number 10, Tyler Matas. And was that number 17, Corey Nago, with the score? And it was Corey Nago, number 17 with the header, number 10, Tyler Matas with the assist. So 1-0 in favor of Abunai. Let's see if Crossfire now come back. 9 minutes remaining here in the first half. Ball still in play here. Near side, number 13, Jason McLaughlin. McLaughlin running into some trouble. Now he's pushed into the corner. And Abunai will clear it out of their backfield. Ocampo sends it right back, but that ball will find the back line and go out. So goal kick here for Abunai. And now, referee talking to Christopher Mitalis there. So Mitalis, don't know what happened, but both sides have been talked to here, and we've seen a lot go uncalled. And then all of a sudden, when the action stops and kind of pan away, we see the referee talking to somebody, so you're not exactly sure what they did. Again to the keeper. So maybe somebody asked Christopher Mitalis what they were saying to him. Abunai on the attack. Nice block there towards the back line. And out, and a goal kick for Crossfire. Inside the 28th minute of play, so under 7 minutes to go here. In the first half, boys under 13. The under 12s, the youngest age group in the Far West Regionals. And of course, we go all the way up to the U19s. Now Abunai has to get back on defense. Vincent Toner with the header. Crossfire still controlling the ball here on the right half of the field. Again, trying to make his move, number 13, Jason McLaughlin. Had number 2 here on the pass, Matthew Rudd. Rudd now watches as the ball's in the corner. McLaughlin. Flag goes up. And that'll be a goal kick here for Abunai. McLaughlin will go out and take a break here.
Mark them up, guys. Let's go. Hold them down here. First the ball. Go. Take a rip. Let's go.
11 a.m. start.
Keep it up, bud.
All here near side. Number 15, McCarty. Matthew Rudd now giving chase. Down the middle of the field, right over to Morikawa, the keeper. Inside the 30th minute, so under 5 minutes, about 4.5 minutes, unofficially, of course, remaining here in the first half. It's 1-0 in favor of Abunai.
Seconds.
Moving across the field now. Shot on goal, Crossfire. It's going to be pushed and wide of the net. But you got to like Crossfire. You know, they're down by a goal. They're getting some looks. They're penetrating the backfield of Abunai. Definitely not going away. It's 1-goal lead for Abunai. Very... I should say the Abunai probably would like to have a couple more goals to feel safe. 1-goal lead here.
Who's out?
Especially in the first half against a team like Crossfire. Not quite enough. But Abunai has the lead as of now. Rudd with the takeaways. He steps in front. There's his cross off Morikawa. His teammate clearing it up top. Crossfire comes right back. But the whistle, and I believe there was an offsides there. Small was there. 32nd minute of play, so 3 minutes to go.
Great ball, Troy. Come on, first ball. Way to slow the game, Troy. Love it.
All over on the far side. Abunai trying to clear it across midfield, and now they finally do. All in the circle at midfield, now across midfield. And that ball's going to be out on the far sideline. And it will be Crossfire ball. Abunai trying to move into the middle, set something up. Uribe, and his shot is going to be blocked. High into the air, in the circle now. A scramble for the ball. Crossfire has it for the time being. Now across midfield. Number 2, Rudd. And Rudd tries to go here to the near side. It's going to be knocked out by Abunai's number 8, Matthew Fronda. Wind now blowing across the field. Near side to the far side. So an opportunity here, a break for Crossfire. And I have the 34th minute of play here in the first half. They trail by a goal, but look where they're at now on this kick. Justice James, number 31 there now. Inside. So an opportunity now. David Perez, number 1. Along with number 8, Samuel Langston.
Confidence, Sam. Let's go, buddy.
There's the whistle. Perez to the ball. It's kicked by Langston. High into the air over the crossbar. So Langston with the left leg. Tried to sneak it in the top corner there. It was high. And so the goal kick here for Abunai.
And again, Whites, and again. Let's go, guys. Win it in the air.
So, of course, I would not in a huge hurry to get that ball rolling. They'd like to go into halftime with that 1-0 lead, and that's the way it looks like it's going to be. My clock, my watch, is off. So we've hit 35 minutes according to my timekeeping. We'll watch the referee in the middle there. In fact, we're over now at 35 and a half minutes. Of course, if you're Abunai, you don't want to give up a goal late here. Give Crossfire the momentum going in at halftime. Ocampo to the ball. And just as Crossfire takes possession in their own backfield, there's the whistle by the referee in the end of this boys under 13 preliminary match. End of the first half. It's 1-0 in favor of Abunai over Crossfire. Ken Gonzalez for Georgia Langevin Productions. We will be back with the second half in just a few minutes. Welcome back, everybody. Ken Gonzalez for Georgia Langevin Productions. The start of the second half. Boys under 13 preliminary round match. Abunai and Crossfire Premier, and it was Abunai winning the first 35 minutes, taking a 1-0 lead into halftime. They've switched sides, and it's Crossfire now moving from right to left on your screen, still in their white jerseys. Wind has died down just a little bit from its peak there late in the first half. And it's changed direction a bit. At first, it was going from right to left, and now pretty much straight across the field, near side to far side. Abunai will put the ball into play. That ball's going to roll over to the far corner. Crossfire's defense is going to have to get back. They do, near the back line. Devontae Small with that header keeps the ball in play. Nice job. Ocampo comes over to help out, and that's going to be knocked out off his forehead there and out over on the far side. Second half starting pretty much the same way that first half did. Very quick, long passes. Christopher Mitalis there, number 18. Changes direction, got himself an angle in front of the net. Oh, he had number 4, Mark Matula there. But what happened? The wind killed that ball, and that allowed everybody else to kind of catch up to it. And by the time it hit on the ground, Abunai was able to take it away, but that was perfectly placed there. It was a nice play by Crossfire. Crossfire doesn't look like a team that's panicked. They're still out there trying to play their game. They know they have plenty of time. Get something done here. They're only down by a goal. Small with a shot towards the net and into the hands of Jaron Morikawa. From our angle, hard to say whether or not that was going to be wide of the net. Jaron makes a nice play on it. You know, sometimes those shots that go right at you are the toughest ones to come up with as a keeper. Your body has a tendency to stay stationary until the last second. Whereas if you're moving right to left, you've got a little bit of momentum and you can change directions. It's easier to move. In case that ball does something crazy there at the last second. Ball across midfield. Crossfire tries to get into that fine line right there between the defensive third and the middle third of the field, and Abunai was able to control it. The ball's out far side over right at midfield. And Abunai will put the ball into play. Micah Kebabag there. Number 9. And because of the pace of this match, you know, very quick, very fast, let's see here in the second half how the substitutions play out. See if we have more substitutions than we did in that first half. I think it all depends on how this match ends up playing out.
Come on, Crossfire! Abunai just finished play. They got one.
Hunter Jensen looking on there for Abunai. Throw comes in. And that's going to bounce on one touch into the backfield of Abunai, or of Crossfire, I should say, and Abunai on the run. A little grab to the back right there on the jersey. Goes unnoticed by the referee. And the keeper, Michael Boswell, will release that ball and kick it up towards midfield. Devontae. And now here in the middle third of the field. Pretty much one touch and back the other way. And Crossfire, I believe, is going to be whistled there for the offsides. And the ball well up towards midfield is where they're going to place it for the free kick, which Abunai will have right now. A couple of bounces into the hands of Michael Boswell. Michael, been busy here in the second half. I think that's 3 now that he's had to handle.
Somebody need to be out here, man.
Boswell rolls this one out here to the near side. Hunter Jensen picks that one off. Ball from another field now into play. Ball out near side. Abunai will have it. And let's see, substitution on the far side. Number 9 for Abunai, Micah Kababag, will come out. Toner with the left leg goes in the middle. And there's a whistle, and that goes against Abunai, and so quickly Crossfire puts it on the ground. They get the ball rolling again using the far sideline. They've come in now to the defensive third. Devontae tries the header, but his body was going one way. He leaped a little bit too soon there. And the ball goes out, so it'll be a goal kick for the Hawaiian team. Jaron Morikawa looking for somewhere to fire the ball upfield. And on 2 bounces, it makes its way out of the circle. Ocampo knocks it out far side. Number 11 for Abunai, Cameron Metz, will run it down. And this time it's David Perez providing the defense for Crossfire as he'll send that ball out on the far side. Still belongs to Abunai. Wind not letting up at all. And now it's doing what it did at the beginning of this match, really coming from the far side, or the right half towards the left half of the field, the length of the field. Nice defense right now by Crossfire, making it tough for Abunai to get any looks. I mean, Abunai is here in their third of the field. They just can't get what they want. And that kick towards the net on a bounce handle by Michael Boswell. And Michael now with the wind to his back sends that ball soaring well across midfield. Crossfire with the ball here near side, number 4, Mark Matula. Ball at midfield. There's a handball, number 14, Joseph Mancini. Strong kick in front of the net. And on one header, it goes high in the sky, comes down, 2 bounces. Who's going to control it? It's Abunai's number 4, Renato Torquato. Thought he had a good look at the net, but as soon as he released there on the kick, it was deflected away. And quickly Crossfire across midfield. Devontae Small going up 2-on-1, 3-on-1, shot towards the net. It's going to be just wide. He enticed Jared Morikawa to come out on that one. And the shot was just wide. And that would have been something if Devontae would have scored there, because he would have gone 3-on-1 there to make it happen. So the ball out, far side. Andrew Momahara, number 7 for Abunai, will put the ball into play. Still 1-0 in favor of Abunai. Number 8 will come out, Matthew Fronda, for a breather. Action resumes. Throw comes in. Up top, number 13, Kazuto Moribe. Moribe looks for an angle. He takes a shot on goal and right to Michael Boswell. Ball in the circle. Crossfire sends it back the other way. Devontae Small's got the speed. Gets past 2 defenders. Can he get a shot? No, he's tripped up from behind, and the referee with the whistle. And depending on where he was, let's see where they place the ball. And I think Devontae's going to go one-on-one with the keeper here, Jaron Morikawa. And it is. Penalty kick there. Number 5 is going to take it, though. Or number 58, I should say. Jose Ocampo. So a huge opportunity for Crossfire to tie the score right here. Jaron Morikawa in front of the net. Jose Ocampo awaiting the whistle. Got the wind to his back. So a huge break for Crossfire. I tell you, if Devontae wasn't tripped up from behind, he may have scored anyway.
Come on, follow it in. Follow it, Mike. Follow it.
There's the whistle. Ocampo's kick is going to find the back of the net. Morikawa goes up high to the air, but he can't come down with it. And Crossfire will capitalize on the penalty. They'll make Abunai pay right there, and we are tied at 1. So Jose Ocampo, Devontae Small for Crossfire. Team up right there. Get themselves on the board. We're tied at 1. Brand new match. We have just about 20 minutes remaining here in this one. Remember, no overtime. This game could end 1-1. Corey Nago, number 17 for Abunai, right there midfield, waiting for the whistle so we can get this one started. Up again. Quickly, Abunai. They want to get on the board fast. They've started the action. Moving their way into the backfield of Crossfire. Number 11, Cameron Metz. Devontae trying to get to that ball. Nice job right there using the sideline. Metz had nice bend on that ball, kept it in play. Knocked out by Crossfire. It still belongs to Abunai here, and Jensen Toner will put the ball into play near side. Jensen puts it into play. Knocked back up on top. And the keeper Boswell will come out of nowhere really to handle that one. He came out of from the back of the crowd to the front of the crowd. Makes the play. He kicks it up across midfield. So still tied at 1. Devontae's got a lot of room to run, and he's going to be whistled for the offsides there.
Jose, good job,
So trying to catch a break. Crossfire right there. But Abunai will now have the ball just below midfield.
Knock him up. Doing good, Chris. You're doing good.
Ball on a bounce towards the net, and again Boswell is there. Twice now Abunai has tried that shot from quite some distance out. The problem is they don't have anybody up top or up front to handle it if it gets away from the keeper. Fonte small far side now. He's going to use that speed again. Over to Christopher Miteles, and it's going to be knocked away from him. And out across the back line.
Let's be fast.
Number 7 there for Abunai. Andrew Momohara moved into the middle now.
Let's go, Crossfire. Let's go.
Morikawa high into the air, but the wind's going to kill it.
Fight, Troy.
Kept on the left half of the field here by Crossfire. Crossfire now using a nice passing game in their own half of the field. And just as they try that long pass upfield, of course, it's taken away by Abunai. Out near side. Crossfire ball.
Good job, Corey.
So for Crossfire, number 7, Corey Shermer will come out. Ball here near side, number 13 with the touch, Jason McLaughlin. We're tied at 1. Devontae moves out of the middle over to the far side. And a whistle there goes against Abunai. Another break for Crossfire. Quickly they get the ball back into play. The defense was there. Far side. Morikawa dives and makes the stop. And I think he's going to get... Looked like he might have been kicked while he was down. Number 19 for Crossfire, Caleb Strawn, was closest to him. And one retreats back up towards midfield, awaiting the kick by Joran. A little too much on that ball there, too fast. And on a bounce into the hands of Boswell, the keeper. Renato Torquato there, number 4 for Abunai. Small fires it across midfield. But again, nobody up front there. Both teams having that problem. And that goes right into the hands of Jaron Morikawa.
He's fast.
Kazuto Moribe, number 13. He's got 2 white jerseys on him, number 13. Jason McLaughlin, number 4.
Hey, now we stepped it
Number 2.
Come on.
Matthew Rudd is there. And Boswell will handle that one. He'll set it down for the kick. Plenty of time here for somebody to break through. Got just under 13 minutes remaining. And as he goes up there for the header, Devontae is going to hit the deck. And a yellow card issued to Jensen Toner, so she goes up with Devontae Small there, and he hits the ground, so Jensen Toner gets the yellow card. And right there at midfield inside the circle is where Crossfire will start the action. Right down the middle of the field. Rolls to the far side and out. And let's see, it is still Crossfire ball.
That's it, David. Sam, that's it.
Throw comes in. Number 14 makes a move right there. Joseph Mancini tried to do it himself, finally taken away by Abunai, but they can't bring it across midfield. And let's see on that header, right when it was touched, we have a whistle. And we've got an injured player for Abunai. And that looks like number 10, Tyler Matas. So, as we resume action here, Abunai near side, they'll have it. Number 4, Mark Matula. Puts it into the middle for Crossfire. They go back to him again, shot on goal, high to the air, over the crossbar. Again, that was beautifully placed. It would have been... If it had made it into the net, it would have hit the top corner, far corner. But it was just a little bit too high. And the goal kick again for Abunai. 10 minutes to go. We've hit the 25th minute mark here in the second half. 50th minute, or 60th minute overall of this 70-minute match. And we are tied at 1. And we're at the 2008 U.S. Youth Soccer Far West Regional Championships, Honolulu, Hawaii. The Waipio Soccer Complex. All saved from going out far side. And finally it does go out off Abunai. Waikiki and Waipahu, two of the more popular destinations here on the island. On the right half. And again, they try to get it to Devontae. Morikawa comes out, can't make the play, but his defense in front of the net to save him. Both teams battling for the ball on the far side there, and a whistle. And let's see. A yellow card issued to number 19 of Crossfire, Caleb Strawn. So Abunai They'll attack right down the middle.
Run it!
Ball is won by Crossfire. They bring it across midfield.
That's yours, Mark. Win it!
Andrew Mamohara in the middle of the field there, showing some of that Devontae Small speed right there.
Hey, again!
Ball out far side, off Crossfire.
Good work, Mark. There you go. Fill that gap, guys. Fill the gap. Come on, ref! We'll be here at Christmas!
Mamohara over to the ball. He'll put it into play far side.
I got a flight to catch.
Jake Sagami into the match now for Abunai. Joseph Mancini, number 14, far side for Crossfire. All right at midfield. Abunai now moving left to right. Remember, we're tied at 1.
Come on, White! Let's step it out!
Crossfire with the free kick here.
Let's be there. Come on, White! Composure, White. Let's go. Give it. Still there. Make the run. Great ball. Hit it.
Now on the attack, Crossfire, number 14, Mancini.
See what happens.
Thought he had some open room right there, and just as he turned to run, defender for Abunai clears it out across the back line. So we'll have a corner kick, and this could very well, I believe this is the first corner kick of the match. I don't recall there being one to this point. Devontae Small will take it for Crossfire here near side. The wind to his back. Comes out a bit. We're going to have another collision.
Hey, let's get
And the ball will go over to Abunai. You see the card issued there. Interesting, the referee let quite a bit go in that first half, and now here in the second half, he's a little more cautious, so you don't know if he discussed it with the other officials there at halftime, but he's definitely been a lot less lenient with the physical play than he was in the first half.
first.
30th minute of play here, 65th minute overall. So unofficially now, just about 5 minutes to go here in this one. We're tied at 1. Vision in the circle, coming out with it, number 17, Corey Nago for Abunai. Ball rolls here to the near side. Crossfire, they'll keep it into play.
That's yours, Devontae. Time. Good ball. Keep going. Keep going.
Devontae trying to thread the needle there. He's got some help on the near side, but he's going to take it himself. Changes direction. Pocket is picked and taken away by number 13, Kazuto Moribe.
Spin that ball, White. Come on, last 5. Take them on. Take them on. Take them on. Goes up.
On a bounce across midfield and goes out. Wasn't touched by Crossfire. Jeremy Laguana, number 16 for Abunai, was there, so it might have gone off his shoulder, or his quadricep, I should say, his leg, not his shoulder. Ball across midfield. Again, Crossfire has to race into their backfield as Abunai got in there quite quickly.
Let's win it, White. It's gonna go long.
So it looks like each side with some substitutions.
Clear it out. Clear it out, White. Come on, Kazu. This is yours.
Number 16 for Abunai, Jeremy Laguana, will come out. Throw comes in, and that's going to be off Abunai and across the back line. So a goal kick here for Michael Boswell and Crossfire. 67th minute of play, so 3-4 minutes remaining here. Look of exhaustion on a lot of the players out there. So Boswell finally retrieves the ball. We've been dormant here, no action for about a minute. Well, they retrieve that one. There's the kick down the middle of the field. Abunai keeps it on the right half. Now they run it down in the far corner. Toner will put the ball in the play far side. Here it comes, high into the air. Nice loft on it, but no one there for Abunai. First touch by Crossfire. They get it as far as the circle there, but they're still here on the right half. Now they come across midfield. But Abunai's defense gets back and they take it away. Again to the back line. Abunai, they want to keep all the opportunities to themselves here in the final minutes. Keep the action here on the right half. Now here's Devontae. He's going to use his speed. Comes across midfield. He's tripped up. Jensen tripped him up. It wasn't on purpose. She was trying to get to him, and he changed direction and got right in her path there. They want another yellow, but she's been issued one. The referee's not going to give her a red card for that. Inside the 69th minute of play, tied at 1. Crossfire fires it downfield and on a bounce into the hands of John Morikawa, the keeper for Abunai. So each side with a score in each half. First half goes to Abunai. Second half, Crossfire ties it up, and that's where we're at. Abunai will put the ball to play far side on the right half of the field. Inside Crossfire territory. And I have hit now 70 minutes, so my watch is off. It's all up to the referee in the middle now. Let's see how much time he'll grant here. See if we can get a winner. Otherwise, we will have a tie.
Come on, guys, let's put the ball up front. Let's go, guys.
Abunai dribbling it into the backfield of Crossfire. The defense is there here on the near side. Shot on goal is just wide of the net. Number 16, Jeremy Laguana. Was going to be a tough shot. Even if he had hit it straight on, the keeper was there, Michael Boswell. And so the goal kick here for Crossfire. Boswell's kick. Doesn't quite make it to midfield. Abunai keeps it here, and it's going to go off Abunai. So Crossfire ball, far side, quickly. They get it into play. And again, it's off Crossfire. Action at midfield. There's the whistle and the end of the match. Referee kind of taking one to the chest right there. So each team with a goal in each half. Abunai wins the first half 1-0, and Crossfire wins the second half 1-0. We end in a tie. We're at the 2008 U.S. Youth Soccer Far West Regional Championships. First game for these squads, and they play to a tie. So Ken Gonzalez here for George Landsberg Productions. We hope you enjoyed this match. It was my pleasure to bring it to you. Until we see you again, be safe and have a great day, everyone.
Good afternoon. This is the official interview for the U13 Crossfire State Champions, having played their first game at the Far West Regionals in Honolulu, Hawaii. We've got 4 of the members here, and they're going to say just a bit about themselves. Today we tied against the Honolulu team, Abunai, 1-1. First player on the left here, please state your name, your age, and turn around and let's see your uniform number. I'll hold the mic.
Justice James.
How old?
13, and I'm number 31.
Okay, thank you. We'll go right down the line.
All right, I'm Jason. I'm 13 years old, and I'm number 13.
Full name.
Jason McLaughlin.
Great, thanks, Jason.
I'm Jose Ocampo. I'm 13, and I'm number 58.
Great, thanks, Jose.
I'm Sam Langston, and I'm 13. My number's 8.
Great. Okay. Now, Justice, where are you from?
Colorado.
Tell us a little bit about where you live. Tell us a little bit about where you live.
It's really valley-ish. We're in a valley. It's a town about a mile long. Telluride, Colorado. You might have heard of it. I don't know. But, we don't really have much, so I flew all the way up here and play soccer.
Who are you with today?
My dad, actually. He flew up.
Awesome. Awesome. It's great to have you. Anything you want to say about the game? Any thoughts?
No. I think we should have won, but,
There you go.
whatever.
Go ahead, say something for the camera. You got your 2 minutes of glory here. How did you do today?
I think we did well. I think we should have won, but we played well. It is what it is, and hopefully next time we'll get a better result out of it. That's true.
Awesome. What are you doing here while you're in Hawaii? Any thoughts of traveling or side trips or anything?
No, not at all. Just stay here.
Jose, where do you live?
I'm from Washington State, and I live in Redmond, Washington, with my mom, dad, my sister, and my 2 dogs.
What do you think of Hawaii and all this group of fields?
Well, it's a great place, great fields, and it's sunny, which I love the sun.
Awesome. Any thoughts about what you want to do while you're here?
No, not really. Just get some rest and be ready for the next games.
Good job. Good job. Sam Langston.
Hey.
What do you think about today's game?
I think we should have won. We had a couple of chances that we should have put away, but we did pretty good.
What do you want to see while you're here in Hawaii?
Nothing much. I've been here before, so just want to relax.
Yeah, who'd you come with?
Came with my mom.
Yeah? What happened to your dad?
My dad's at home watching my 2 other brothers, and I bet they want to come too, but they couldn't.
So have they been to Hawaii also?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Hey, you guys did really good today. Anything anybody wants to say to you about your friends, teammates, anything?
No, I'm good.
Okay, how about a hooray for Crossfire? 1, 2, 3.
Hooray for Crossfire.
All right, good afternoon. This is the official interview of the U13 Crossfire State Championship, or state champions who played here today against, who did they play? Who did we play?
I don't know.
Hawaii.
What's the name of the team?
Abunai.
Abunai. And the team tied 1-1. It was the first game, so they're still positioned to if they can do well the next 2 games to advance. What I want to do just real quickly is have you speak your full name into the microphone, your first name, last name, and your age, where you're from, and then spin around, and I want to get your uniform number, okay? I'll just go right down the line.
Okay, my name's Chris Metalis. I'm from Broward, Washington, and my age is 13. I'm turning 14 though. And yeah, my number is 18, the best in the world. Yeah.
And you played forward today and did a good job.
Yes, thank you.
Matthew Red. I'm 13. I live in Seattle, Washington. My number is 2.
Number 2.
I'm Mark Matula, and I'm from Sammamish, Washington, and my age is 13, and I'm number 4.
He's turning 14 too.
My name is Mikey Boswell. I'm 13 years old, and I'm from Woodinville, Washington. I'm number 3. It's my lucky number.
He's the keeper if you didn't guess.
Yeah.
I'm Trey McCarty. I'm from Snohomish, Washington, and I'm 13, and my number's 15.
Number 15. Okay. Who's got anything to say about anything today? Anybody have anything to say about anything? This is going to be a really short interview.
Yeah, I got some. Yeah, we got to come out on top next game, or else we're going home, and I don't want to go home. Yeah.
Go ahead.
We have to we're going to have to win both games in order to move on, and we will. Yep, and Hawaii is nice.
We not just have to win them, we have to get full points on them. Okay, yeah.
Braces.
Okay. So what do you think about Hawaii, Matthew?
It's nice.
Very nice.
It's hot, humid, windy.
Just like me.
Nice.
You seen anything that you want to take home while you're here?
I do.
A cell phone.
Next? Yeah, cell phone.
I'm going to take one of these little things with the leaves on them home.
And what are those things? Where do you get those?
At a shop. ABC stores. ABC stores. Like those ring things and that have flowers on them. I want to get one of those.
You mean a lace?
Cool.
Yeah, sure. I don't know what they're called.
Anything else you guys want to say? Any observations about Hawaii while you're here? You know, someday you'll look back on this and you'll look to your friends on the left and the friends on the right, and you'll remember this is a very important day and a very important tournament. It's a big deal to be here. So thank you all for being on the official record.
Thank you.
All right, good afternoon. This is the official recordation of the U13 state champion Crossfire team who played in today, the first game in the Far West regional tournament against Abunai, I think. The Abunai, it means dangerous. Anyway, the Crossfire team managed to play well enough to get a tie today. I think they tied them last year when they came. So the first, what I'd like you guys to do is speak your full name, age, and where you're from, and then turn around and we'll get a look at your uniform number. So, okay.
I'm Joe Mancini. I'm 13 and I'm from England.
Number 14.
I'm Austin O'Mell. I'm 13 and I'm from Seattle.
Seattle, Washington. Turn around and your number is number 6. Thank you, Austin.
I'm Caleb Strawn. I'm number 19. I'm 13, and I am from Trossachs.
Okay, turn left. What's your number? You were wearing number 19 today?
Yeah.
Why?
That's my number now.
That's your number now. Okay, who's been to Hawaii before?
Not me.
I went when I was like 2.5, but don't remember anything.
Don't remember anything?
No.
Don't remember anything? No?
We went on a train ride, but that was it. That's all I remember.
What about you, Kim?
Nope.
No. Any thoughts about Hawaii? Was somewhere you'd like to come back to again?
Yeah. It's nice and hot. Yeah.
What else is nice and hot? Anything that's
Next pizza.
Yeah? Go ahead.
Good, it's good. Yeah. It is hot. I think it's a pretty cool place with the waves.
Are you going to try to get out and see a little something maybe on the trip?
I don't know.
You're not sure. Caleb, I know. Now, your brother's playing here. He's played in the game today, right?
Yes.
And do you know how they did today?
No, I do not.
Do you care?
Yes, I do.
Good. Okay. Yeah. In fact, your mom and dad are here. How many of you?
6
Now, where are you guys staying?
in the University of Hawaii.
That's great. And where are you staying?
In like a house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereabouts?
A while away.
Is it a friend or just something you arranged?
Yeah.
And
I'm staying at the Marriott, I think. Yeah. Yeah.
good food?
I haven't ate there, but it looks good. Yeah. Oh wait, I had breakfast. I had breakfast there. It was good. No, it wasn't.
You guys want to say anything else on the official record here for your parents to see from like 20 years from now? They'll look back and maybe take your shirt off and let them see how ripped you are or something like that. No? Okay. Anything else? Nothing? Pearls of wisdom? Okay, I know you're dying to say something.
I don't know. No, I don't know.
Okay. How about a 1, 2, 3 crossfire? 1, 2, 3.
Crossfire.
1, 2, 3.
Crossfire.
Okay, good afternoon. We're on the official record here now of the U13 Crossfire state champs who played their first game today in the Far West Regional Tournament in Honolulu, Hawaii. And I've got 3 of the team members here. And we're going to record you officially. We're going to get you to speak into the microphone, your first and last name, your age, and then turn around and we'll see your uniform number. First player is?
Corey Shermer,
And your age? Your age?
13,
And where are you from, Corey?
California,
And where do you live now?
Washington.
Okay, turn around. We'll get your uniform number for the camera. Number 7. Thank you.
I'm Devontae Small. I play forward and I'm 13 years old, and my number's 9.
We're number 9 today. And you are you lived in Hawaii once, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll come back to that. Okay, I recognize this guy.
Yeah, I'm David Perez. I'm 13. I play the sweeper, and I'm number 1.
Right on, great. Now, Devontae, as I understand, the team that we played today was the team that you played on a few years back?
Yeah, I played with them about like 3 years ago for a whole 4 years, so it was good playing against them. So.
Yeah, it was pretty physical out there today, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So tell me, Corey, what do you like best about soccer?
Skill, and you can be physical and just being able to use your feet instead of your hands.
Good. David, you use your head occasionally and back. Is that something that you've developed over time and like doing?
Yeah, I just when I was little, I always used to play with my uncles and stuff, and yeah, I just learned everything I know from them, I guess.
Did they used to play a lot of soccer?
Yeah.
Where are they from?
Mexico.
That's great.
Yeah.
And Devontae, what do you like best about playing the sport of soccer?
I just like the competition. I like the fields. I just like the overall game, the rules, how you can do stuff, run around the field, all that.
And you stay in pretty good shape too, because I noticed you were running pretty hard out there today.
Yeah, just got to be fit the whole time.
Right on, that's great. Is somebody gonna try to say a little bit of Hawaii while you're here? Or your parents gonna? Your mom's here, I know, right? Is she gonna take you to maybe some snorkeling or something?
I don't know.
Is there anything anybody wants to see while they're here in Hawaii besides the soccer field?
I want to go to Hawaiian Waters.
What is that?
It's a water park.
Oh, great. Well, maybe you can get there. Well, good game today, guys. You got a couple of tough games the next 2 games, so if you make it through those, we'll get through the group. So good luck.
All right, thanks.
Good luck.
Thank you.
All right. Good luck, Corey. Thanks a lot, guys. Okay, this is the end of the official record for the first game. Today is June 16th, 2008. This is the completion of the first game by the Crossfire team, again finishing 1-1. And tomorrow I think they play Idaho, and after that I think they play Colorado. And if they make it through that, then they're on to probably the quarterfinals. So thank you, photographer, for doing this. And so this is the official sign off for the Crossfire DVD #1. Thank you.